In the midst of shadows, no light in sight, I cling to whispers that carry the fight. When storms come raging, I won't break away. Your strength, my anchor.
Amaka was a young and beautiful woman in her early 20s. She grew up in a humble family, struggling to make ends meet. Her mother sold food by the roadside, and her younger siblings depended on her for help. Life was hard, and Amaka always dreamed of living a better life. One evening, while returning from school, she met Chief Namdi, a wealthy man in his late 50s. He was a popular businessman in town, known for his flashy cars and expensive lifestyle. Chief noticed Amaka and offered her a ride. At first, she refused, but his charm, promises, and sweet words eventually drew her in. Chief began to shower Amaka with gifts, new phones, expensive clothes, and bundles of money. For the first time in her life, she felt she was living the life of her dreams. Her friends envied her, and her family wondered how she suddenly had so much. She told them she had found a helper. But deep inside, Amaka knew this relationship was not ordinary. Months passed, and Chief convinced Amaka to move into one of his houses. He told her she was special and promised to marry her. But Amaka began to notice strange things. Chief often brought herbalists and spiritual men into the house. Sometimes at night, she would hear chanting, drums, and whispers in languages she could not understand. One night, Chief took her to his private room and told her, "Amaka, you are the apple of my eye. But if you truly love me, you must do something for me." He brought out a small calabash covered with red cloth. The sight of it made Amaka's body tremble. "What is this, Chief?" she asked, her voice shaking. He smiled strangely. "Don't be afraid. You are a woman, and inside your womb lies great power. If you allow me, I will use your womb to perform a special ritual. You will never lack money again. You will drive cars, travel abroad, and live like a queen." Amaka froze. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. Tears filled her eyes as she whispered, "Chief, you mean you want to use me for rituals?" Chief grabbed her hand firmly and said, "It is not death, my love. It is just sacrifice. Many young women would beg for this opportunity. Think of your family. Think of your future." Amaka was confused and broken. She remembered how her mother struggled to pay her school fees, how her siblings often went to bed hungry. The thought of ending their suffering almost weakened her heart, but her spirit was restless. That night she cried bitterly, begging God to show her a way. The next day, Chief took her to a native shrine deep in the forest. The place was filled with skulls, burning candles, and strange symbols. Amaka's heart pounded in fear. The native doctor looked at her and said, "Young woman, your womb is powerful. With it, Chief will gain more wealth, but you will never be able to carry a child again." At that moment, Amaka screamed. Her tears flowed uncontrollably. "So this is what my life has come to? To sell my future for money?" She fell on her knees and prayed aloud. "God, if you are real, save me from this trap." Suddenly, thunder struck in the sky, and a strong wind blew through the shrine. The native doctor panicked, and Chief tried to hold her, but Amaka broke free and ran for her life. She ran barefoot through the forest until she reached the main road where kind strangers helped her escape. From that day, Amaka cut ties with Chief completely. She went back to her mother, confessed everything, and decided to start life afresh, no matter how hard. It wasn't easy, but she found strength in God and eventually built a small business with honest hands. Years later, Amaka shared her story with other young women, warning them about the dangers of greed and the traps of sugar daddies. She would often say with tears in her eyes, "Money can finish, beauty can fade, but once your womb is destroyed, no amount of riches can replace it. Ladies, guard your future with wisdom."